One of the longest-running modern comic strips is being pulled from hundreds of newspapers nationwide, and that decision comes in the wake of a racist rant made by the comic's creator.
You know, nearly half of all blacks are not okay with white people, according to this poll. Not according to me, according to this poll. That's a hate group. That's a hate group. And I don't want to have anything to do with them.
That was Scott Adams, the creator and illustrator of Dilbert, which I'm sure you're familiar with. Adams made the comments on his YouTube channel called Real Coffee with Scott Adams, where he referenced a Rasmussen Reports survey. The comic, as of Sunday, has been pulled from every paper in the USA Today network, as well as ones owned by Hearst, after being in print for more than 30 years. And joining me now to talk about this is the founding editor of Mediaite.com, Colby Hall. Good morning, and thank you for joining us.
Thanks for having me.
So it's 2023. And no doubt Scott Adams has not been living under a rock. He knows kind of what's going to happen after he says something like this, doesn't he?
No, totally. I mean, I'm reminded of that phrase, he messed around and found out. What he said was flatly racist, and I appreciate you for saying it that way. He referenced a poll done by Rasmussen, which is typically sort of a pro-conservative poll. And what he said was actually wrong. He said almost half of blacks said it was not okay to be white. 53% of the poll respondents in this poll disagreed with that, a quarter of which said they had no idea. So it's a quarter of that. But again, to make that claim, that the fuller context is that he's sort of pushing back on this narrative, calling blacks a hate group, and saying, therefore, that gives him the freedom and the space to ostensibly be a hate group from a white perspective, and that just doesn't fly, right? Like that just doesn't work. And what he's learning is that actions have consequences, and if you say something that dumb, people don't want to do business with you. And my dad used to say, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Here we go.
Is this a case of somebody who's just been a syndicated comic for 30 years and has maybe just made enough money that he doesn't care anymore?
Well, I think that's part of it. I think there's more to it. And we saw it sort of in the way that Elon Musk kind of defended him.
What is Elon Musk doing in this? Why is he here?
I mean, he claims that the media is now racist against whites because there's this consequence. By the way, it's not cancel culture. This is called consequence, right? There's a whole other thing about that. But this is you can't say whatever you want with impunity. No, I think that there is this sort of weird niche, like try to say the most kind of crazy and controversial things to curry favor and build an audience around people. It's very counterintuitive, and it has worked. And Elon Musk wants to sort of behave that way. He constantly retweets like sort of right-wing, sort of alt-right people on Twitter, because I think he's trying to be a carnival barker. I think he's trying to show that Twitter is a safe and welcome platform for conservatives, which I think is great, presuming you're not defending flatly racist points of view. So Elon Musk is seeing this as a way to sort of curry favor, get some attention. And, Scott Adams, he got dropped by Andrews McMeel Publishing, which is a big, big deal. And they're not necessarily known for being sort of super woke or progressive outlet. So, I suspect we're going to see Scott Adams as a commentator at a far-right outlet soon because that's what he wants. He likes the attention.
Wow. Okay. I think the thing that's going to stick with me after this interview is play stupid games, win stupid prizes. So thank you for that, and thank your dad, I guess. Colby Hall, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.